Hello, everyone. Jensen Organist here, and welcome to a Wednesday night live stream. Hope you guys are all having a good day today. I am not. Um, yeah, if you read the title of this episode or this stream, you probably have some idea why. Um, so, yeah, we're going to be doing a little bit of a project tonight here at the Map District. Yeah. Let's see here. I think that I have everything that I need. Let's see. Let me go ahead and turn this on. And get this set up. So we gotta ignore all of this. And then I'm gonna sort by this. And I have to figure out what I did with everything. Did I seriously forget a resource? Yes, I did. Yeah, I forgot a resource. So, we're going to put this on hold and go get... How many stacks of diorite? 23. Okay, that's fine. I'm really hoping that I have... Oh, no, this will be in the... Actually, I guess I want to go to this portal, because it'll be for the crater project. I knew I was forgetting something when I was gathering resources this afternoon. Diorite. How many stacks did I say I needed? It's not going to be here because I'm not in the area. I think it was 22? So that's 9, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. That'll do. Okay. I keep forgetting why there is no grass here. I keep forgetting to put the grass in. Let's just do it now while I'm here thinking about it. There's probably no grass up here. That's cobblestone. Oh no, I got grass. There it is. I need to come back and continue detailing this crater at some point. All the hanging projects. There we go. Okay. Ooh, I wonder if it would be faster to go through the end. Because my spawn should be set out there. Aha, it was faster. Excellent. Okay. Alright, so I guess I'm just going to get started with this. Let's see here. Nope, that's not what I need. So we're going to turn that on. And then we're going to go in here. We'll have to do this again. And then sort by that. And sort by that. Okay. And then going to head out here. And easy place. There we go. Okay. So I will talk a little more about this, but I am waiting for someone specific. So, yeah. So for right now, I'm just going to be placing all the blocks and hoping that I have enough. That's not a block of diorite. Can't see. There we go. Good evening, Muradin. Welcome to the stream. How are you tonight? Hanging in there. It's been a rough several weeks. Yeah. Yep, I hear you. Yeah. We can we can all commiserate tonight. So yeah. So now that you are here, I will. I haven't said anything about this project yet. Because you will understand it. I don't know if anybody else coming into this stream will have the full appreciation. So let me go sleep here real quick, and then yeah, and then we're gonna see if I can get through this. So, yes, so you saw the title of the stream tonight was a memorial map art. So, you know that I have my furry four-legged companions who always make their presence known during these streams. And of course, I always had my devoted cat, Emma, who would always come and yell at me when it was time to end the stream. Well, Emma passed away this week. She's been having some health issues for a while, but then went downhill really, really fast over the weekend and passed away Monday night. So, I wanted to do something to remember her, and so I found a really nice picture of her and thought that it would be good to do a map art and memorialize her here since she made her presence known so much during the streams. So that is what we are working on, and I'm going to save the reveal till the very end. But yeah, this process goes relatively quickly, so we're getting through it tonight. It's been a rough few days. She was I've had several cats. She was my last, and she was always my kitty. From first getting her and through, I've had her for 16 years almost. So she lived a good life right up to the end, and yeah. As I was saying to someone, she died exactly the way she lived, on her terms. She was our alarm clock. Yep. Always came in, usually right around 11:30, which was basically the time like, hey, you need to come give me attention now. But yeah, she was sweet. She was wonderful. She was very cuddly, but only when she wanted to be. There were times I would go to pet her, and she would look at me like, "Excuse me, I'm taking a nap. What are you doing? How dare you disturb me?" So, yeah, it's not going to be the same. And of course, Lucy is off doing what she does best, which is eating. So, good evening, Denominator. Welcome to the stream. I can't promise it's going to be the most interesting content you've ever seen tonight. So the map art that we are doing is a picture of my cat who passed away this week, who was regularly a friend of the stream. Maybe friend is not the right word, but she very often came in when she decided it was time for me to be done streaming and give her attention. So, okay. I'm confused because I have all this place that needs diorite. Thank you. I appreciate that. But I have no more diorite. Is it because it doesn't sense all of this? Either that or I can't count. Which, knowing me, is a distinct possibility. Let's see. I do have some. I just don't know if it's going to be enough. If I grab 21 stacks, this theoretically might be enough. I'm sure I can go find some. One to spare. Fantastic. All right, that'll work. That can go in there. All right, what are we doing next? Nope, that's the wrong one. White terracotta. I need that, and I'll have to go over here. That is 23 stacks. And I think I need to dye some. Yes, so I'm actually going to skip this one because I'm not sure what I need to dye, so we're going to come back to that. So gray terracotta I have plenty of. So that will be 20 stacks. I think that is this one. Yes. So there we go. So has anyone else played around with the April Fool's snapshot? Maradim, as usual, we are on the same wavelength. It's good. I started recording a second episode, and then got totally distracted. So I actually I'm gonna restart the episode because I hadn't even come up with the series name when I started, and then I did come up with it. So I want to redo that now. So it's good. I'm gonna be working on that hopefully tomorrow. I'd like to be able to do a couple episodes of that a week. But we shall see. I missed one. Brothers, and you tried playing a manhunt. Nice. But yeah, so I've come up with a set of goals for that series. And that will give it the structure that it was lacking. Been working on your mid-century modern base for season 2. Nice. Mid-century modern. So is that like 1950s style? Or am I in the wrong century? '40s, '50s, '60s. Nice. So is it one large building? Is it a series of buildings? Lucy has arrived to keep me company. blocky asymmetrical architecture. Nice. I want to see pictures when you're done. Series of buildings. Nice. Finally made a world tour video of your Minecraft realm. Oh, nice! I remember you talking about that. Is your channel the one you're watching from right now? Okay, nice. I am going to make a note to myself, and I will check it out after the stream tonight. It took a while to start making the video. The world hit a year old. Yeah, that's a great time to start. Very exciting. Okay. I tried having a virtual notepad before. Those don't work for me. I need a physical notepad. You know, Marotim, I only thought afterwards, I was like, I should have recorded that. Or at least asked to have recorded it. But I'm glad I got to see those builds. Is that it? That should be it. There. Sleepy time. Okay. Next. Have some fish. Tell me about a tour to record. Oh, nice. Cool. I will take you up on that. All right. Let's see. Cyan. And that's probably going to be... How many stacks? 20. Yeah, okay. I think it's in one of these boxes. Seriously. Okay. Take that. Put it over here. Now, that is not 20 stacks of cyan wool, so I'm really hoping that I have a bunch in here. All right. Easy place mode, and they're all over here. So, Denominator, who or what are some of your inspirations for your Minecraft builds? Yeah. I was looking for I needed wool for something a few weeks ago. And I went looking for it, and I didn't have any of a certain color. I couldn't find anywhere. I was like, what did I use this for? And I thought that maybe I had used it for map art, but nope. I can't remember what color it was. It wasn't a color that, like, should have been missing. Builds would say Scars, BWO, Green, HermitCraft. Nice. I just scroll through Pinterest. Oh, nice. You know, everybody tells me, like, Pinterest is the place to be. Not everybody, but a few friends in particular are really big on Pinterest. I have to say, I'm so glad that I gave B-Dubs a second chance. Because I watched him, because I started watching HermitCraft Season 5, and I watched some of his videos, and I just really did not like his style at the time. And then I gave him a chance when he came back in, was it end of Season 6? Or was it 7? And really liked it. And so I went back and started watching his stuff from Season 5, and I didn't realize at the time that like what he was doing was all an act. Like I didn't understand how HermitCraft worked at that point. And so I went back and watched a lot of his episodes, and I was like, okay, I understand why I didn't like it at the time, but then going back and watching them, like, oh, I'm actually really enjoying this. A lot of cool building techniques just by looking at other builds. Very nice. Yeah, I like to draw inspiration as well. If I'm going to copy something, I'm going to copy a technical build. That's not completely true. There are some things that I will use other people's designs and credit them, obviously. The Carillion Corvette we built, I was going to say a few months ago. Yeah, was by someone else. But I think when it comes time to start designing like actual starfighters, I know there's lots of tutorials out there, but I think I'm gonna give it a go designing them myself. So they'll probably look similar. I feel like Season 6 was when Hermitcraft really started to hit its stride. 5 was good, but the problem with 5 was they were so far apart, and so many of them were working on these ridiculously huge builds, which at the time were ridiculously huge, and by current standards, maybe not so much. But I feel like a lot of them burned out on that season. But they're still going strong now. I go back and watch TFC. Yeah. Is that all of it? I think so. Yep. I think Season 7. Yeah. Has he still been doing Vault Hunters? I keep getting unsubscribed to Iskall, so maybe I'll have to go check that. But I haven't seen him post anything in a while. All right, what's next? We're going to go Endstone. And then I have to dye terracotta. Let's maybe do... That's 18 stacks. And how about the brown? That's too much. Okay, so we'll just do the Endstone for right now. He streams Vault Hunters. Okay. Did I say 22? No, that can't be right. I have enough. So, spoiler alert, this part that I'm doing right now is a section of my couch. I promise my couch is not as ugly as this block combination is making it look. Stress the stream fall as well. Yeah. I liked watching Iskall's videos. But yeah, the endless vault runs just get kind of tiring to watch. I was enjoying Wells' series on that because he did I feel like he had a good balance between, vault montages and then, doing actual things out in the world. My feelings toward Wells are a little lukewarm at the moment. I'm glad he's regularly posting content. I miss the old Wells too. Yeah. Yeah. That remains one of my favorite Hermitcraft builds. It's one of those things that I remember, and I actually have the world download, and I've gone through there, and it's just like the way he crafted that. Oh, you're talking about? Are you talking about? You're not talking about the Season 5 base. You're talking about was it Kingdoms? Is that what he called it? Why do I feel like it was a different name? His solo world, yeah. Yeah, you're right. That was I had completely forgotten about that. a kingdom thing, right? Because he had all the different kingdoms that he built. That's right. It's been so long. I've been like in time limbo. I mean, his video style remains the inspiration for my style to this day. I've picked up little bits of others along the way. I do every so often like me a good Iskal style intro. You know, one that takes 30 seconds and 2 weeks to make. But yeah, I was going through photos on my phone because I'm horrible about like, you know, taking pictures of important things in my life. I've got 1,000 pictures of the different, you know, nature parks I've been to in the last year, and maybe 20 pictures of my daughter. That's an exaggeration, but the proportions are about right. So I was going through and looking for a picture of Emma and also my other cat, and I was going through and I had pictures of my bunny, and yeah, I was going through and I was like, wow, how long have we had her? I've had the bunny 5 years. I was like, no, that's not possible. I've had her 3. I didn't even think rabbits lived that long. Balance changes when you become a gram. Yeah. Hopefully, I still have that a long way to get to that. Had been about 7 years, and it was grown. Okay, I think ours was 2 months old when we got it. I got it all. Got it all. Passed a year ago. Oh, I'm sorry. To put the end stone back. Alright, what's next on the list? Let's see. We can take that off. Did I do the brown terracotta? No, I don't think so. So that will be 14 stacks. And then what's next on the list? Oak planks, which will be 9. I think I have, or 10. I think I have room for that in my inventory. What did I say? Brown and oak. Okay. Wow. 14, right? I check this way. There we go. And oak planks, which I already know I don't have enough, because that's what this is for. All right, and then we go over here, and we do that one, and that one. I still need to see if anyone has done a decent explanation of all the features of Lightmatica. Because there are so many little things that I've had to find on my own about this mod. And I was never able to find a decent video that, like, explained all of it. And I always meant to go back and make one. I've also been meaning to go back and make an update to my map art and survival video, which has over 22,000 views. I just checked on that the other day. I kept hoping that Vintage Beef would say, yeah, I came across this really great video from Jensen Organist about doing map art in survival. But no. Maybe he saw it, I don't know. He certainly never said anything if he did. Potential serious. Lightmatica does what? Well, if you ever want, like, an explanation of how, let me know and we'll figure something out. Because I will be happy to share my knowledge, and I could probably answer questions better that way. Made your first map art last year. Nice. And how did you find the process? And what did you make map art of? Didn't use Lightmatica. So going through the inventory was a pain. Yeah. Yeah, that was in the previous stream of yours. You made Technical Blade. Oh, okay. Nice. Yeah, the first few maps that I did here, well, the first couple I did not have Lightmatica, and took forever. But I also totally respect not using that. Everybody has their way of playing. I'm always curious with how other people use Lightmatic, because I was watching, I think it was Zoomovoid was using it, and so like he totally had the schematic there, but he was I forget how I could tell, but like he was like he wasn't even pick blocking the schematic, like he was just kind of scrolling through his inventory for the blocks that he needed. And I was like, that's cool. Like I'm sure he knows about the features. Far and away the most the what you see on screen right now that I'm using was the biggest time saver for map art. And this is the verification screen. And so what it does is it checks your schematic, and so my hotkey is MV, and so it checks and it sees what's wrong, what's in the wrong state, what's missing, if there's anything extra. But then, if you click on a thing, it highlights in blue where you are, well, or whatever color. You can set it to any color you want. But it highlights where those blocks are. So especially in something like this, if you go through the whole thing and you're like, I'm missing one diorite block, and then you have to walk around the whole thing trying to find it. Well, this way, it makes it easy to pick out where your missing thing is. I guess the other thing you can do, and this was what I was doing before I found out about this, was if you fly over the map, if you have a good contrasting color beneath it, it becomes very obvious where you're missing something when you actually look at your map. The only thing that I will say for the verification is if you have a large quantity of a block that you are missing, it doesn't always show everything. Which you might see later when we actually get to the black wool that I have to place. It still like registers in, like if you're walking around placing things, it will eventually render into view. But yeah, you might have to go around. All right. So we've done brown terracotta and oak planks. Oof. Apparently Lucy left. All right, so we're going to do light blue, 10, black, 9, light gray, 7. 10, 9, 7. One of these is in here, which I can't get to from that side. 10. Doing good to map, much less map art. Yeah. I forgot now. So we're doing. Oh, I got the white. Okay. Black and light gray wool. Okay. Light gray wool, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And black terracotta. Nope. Yep. 9. Right? Right. Sleepy time. Yeah. I don't think I ever finished saying the thing about the verification. What's nice about it is it lets you, do all of, one type of block so that you can, so if you need 10 stacks of something, you can grab those 10 stacks, you can go place it, and then you don't have to play the awful inventory management game that these kinds of projects will do. Need to reposition a few structures. One has multicolored glazed terracotta floor. Those mushroom stem blocks. Not doing that until I can cut and paste. Yeah. I hear you there. Oh, I don't know. Have you ever thought about using structure blocks? I don't know if those will cut, though. I know they copy and paste, but I don't know if they actually cut. And actually, I'm not sure Lightmatica will cut either. I've never used it for that purpose. Never touched a structure block. They are useful, but they're definitely not the easiest things to work with. I played around with structure blocks for my custom trees for Arendelle. And something went funky with a couple of my structures because I know when I designed them all, I put in all of the structure void blocks, which essentially then don't delete things that are already there. And yeah, I have a couple of trees that if I place them in a spot, they will delete the dirt blocks next to them, even though they shouldn't. Yeah, I think there's a cut feature for Lightmatica, but I've never had need of it. So I've never explored it. I have enough trouble changing resources within a schematic, which I'm going to have to do in a little bit because I'm just looking at this and I'm seeing there's cobblestone and there's deep slate, and I need not smooth stone, but I need stone and I need cobbled deep slate, which are the same color. But I will have to replace those. The only thing about this verification thing is sometimes it's very hard to tell where you've actually placed blocks. I came out to start checking for resources yesterday, and I got out here and I was like, oh, didn't clean up my last project. Cleaning up a map can take several hours, even with all my beacons. Depending on how the resources paint in, it can sometimes take longer to take down the map than it does to put up. Do I take down the map? Usually, if I remember. I need a maid. Fortunately, because I've done this so many times, I do have a decent setup for it. So I have all the tools that I need. I've got beacons that surround the entire thing and then one in the center, so that I can insta-mine just about everything. Now that we have some of the new blocks, I do have some things that just refuse to insta-mine. Because unfortunately, Deep Slate is one of the new colors. I was looking at the raw iron ore blocks, which is its own unique color. I needed like 21 stacks. I was like, nope, you know what? I don't think I need that color for this project. Why do I take it down? So that I can do other ones. I have done, if you include this current project, I have done... This will be my 38th custom map that I've done for this world. And if you make it to the end of the stream, you'll see 25 of them. And if you hang around that long, I can take you and show you the other 12. I thought I missed one. Sometimes the verification takes a second to update. Future episode, map art tour. It's not going to be a long episode. They're only in 2 places. Yeah. Yeah. It's one of those things that I have really come to enjoy. Because I think it's a cool way to add detail in vanilla. I mean, obviously, I'm not playing on true vanilla by the fact that I'm just dragging my cursor over the screen and filling in blocks. But yeah. I'm thinking that I've had this in the back of my head, but I think that I'm going to do a few maps for this season for, like, custom what do I want to call them? Like workstation panels? If you think about like, Star Wars where you see them like like people in the Star Destroyer or the Death Star working on, and they're pushing all kinds of like buttons. I'm thinking I need like some custom ones for that. So switched over to Bedrock Edition, so couldn't use mods. Yeah. 30 small beans compared to vintage beef. Yeah. Which at least he, for what he is doing, he has streamlined the process so that he doesn't have to replace the whole map every time. I was going to say, mine have been complete teardowns. Mine actually haven't been complete teardowns because the first project I was able to rotate and then reuse some of my resources. This needs to go here, and this needs to go back here. Nope, this one. Alright, what is next? Let's see here. We did that, we did that, we did that. Okay, let's do the white terracotta, of which I'm going to need 21 stacks. Continuing my hideous couch. I mean, it's not hideous, but it's not the prettiest thing ever. I got it from my church. They were like, we're throwing this away. I was like, can I have it? They said, sure. My desk is something my church was throwing away. My computer chair is something my church was throwing away. If only they'd throw away their pipe organ, and then I could have my own. Two sofas, both belong to great-grandmothers. My kitchen table belonged to my grandmother. And the chairs. I recently finally got to bring my hat rack, which belonged to my grandfather, so that's nice. Furnished your youngest daughter's first apartment with cast-off church chairs. I had given you 60 Sarah polyester upholstery a few years before. She used that to recover so they matched. Nice. Free stuff is the best stuff. Yes, it is. Okay, so this totally randomly just popped into my head, but I'm going to say it before I forget about it. So do you remember one of the complaints that I was having about playing in this world lately? Complaint may be the wrong word, but point of frustration. So many issues. Yeah. So I've been having this issue with changing dimensions, and it always took forever to go like from overworld to nether, from overworld to end, from end back to overworld. It was. I mean, I would just sit there for 30 seconds. I mean, like, okay, anytime we can go through. Well, the issue's been fixed. Turns out it was not the size of the world. Turns out it was the genius running the world. Yeah. So here, well, let me show you. Oh, actually, wait. No, I'm gonna finish this block because then it's gonna get all messed up if I walk away. So, but I shall show you. I think we're almost done with this color anyway. How's my... Oh, yeah, we're... I don't think I grabbed enough. Okay, I know it said I needed 21 stacks. This is where I think it doesn't always pick up everything. Yeah, so I think it didn't pick up everything. And so it didn't tell me the right amount that I needed. Also, apparently I missed a whole area right here. There we go. So yeah, so let's go to the nether. You remember how long this used to take? And we're through. Yeah, it used to take like 4 times that long. Yeah. So, when I switched over to World got trimmed 2 weeks ago, 2 million blocks per wow. Yeah, so I just assumed, it was the world size and, the fact that it had been around for a while. No, it's not the case. So when I went over and played in the snapshot, you want to because I need an open hand. That's why. Right, I forget about that. Yeah, so when I went over and played in the... You reset all of this, didn't you? Yup. Fortunately, it's easier to see now. There we go. Okay, I don't need the mossy cobblestone. All right, so we're going to do deep slate, brown wool. Let's go through this. So deep slate, 6 stacks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Brown wool, 6 stacks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Cyan terracotta, 4. Green terracotta, 3. No, cyan. 1, 2, 3, 4. Green, 1, 2, 3. Got room for plenty more. Let's see, gray wool, 3. Fill the inventory. Spruce planks, 2. Ooh, now we're really getting there. Let's see. Orange wool, lime terracotta. I got 2 more slots. Green wool, and I think that's one I had to bring. It is. Perfect. And then we go into the... Yeah, we got to start over now. Ignore, 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 ignore. Ignore. Sort. Okay, we're skipping yellow. Oh, I need to fix that first. I also need to sleep. And then I promise I will get back to my story. All right, I need a stick. And then I need to find... actually, let's take this. I need to find one. And then I need to remember how to do this. So I think... Can I do this? No, I've got to go in here. And we have to go edit schematic. And then I can come over here. And I think it's this and that. Huzzah! I did it. And then if we go into here... Will you easy place for me? No! 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 Why? Oh, wait. Oh. What have I done? No, wrong button. You go away. You go. No, actually, you were... Okay. Oh, what have I done? What have I done? I think that's what went there. Yeah, I think I accidentally pulled this. Okay, we need to get that out of there. Okay, and then we need to get rid of that. Okay, so then this should be the... Okay, that works. Was it brown skip 2 brown? That one's a gray. Yeah, so I put... this isn't overly important, but why is it... So I think what I need to do is I need to do this verification again. Expected error? Oh, right, because I accidentally deleted those. There we go. So now this should be correct. How far down did I go? I think down to the green wool. Okay. So now I should be able to place. And you just think those are supposed to be air because I accidentally deleted them. Okay. I think we're good to go now. Yes? Yes. Okay. Cool. All right. Back to placing the... Whoa, 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 whoa. Need to turn this off for a second. And I think I took easy place off. Okay. Let's try this again. And then easy place mode. There we go. Okay. Now we're back in. I'm going to have to do this again, so hopefully I will remember how to do it the correct way. Yes. So, anyway, back to dimension changing. Yes, there we go. So, yeah. So, I go over and I play a different... the skip to was the cobble deep slate that you were... Oh, okay. Yeah. So when I went to a new installation to play the snapshot, it resets all of the settings to their default, or it resets most of the settings to their default, including the render distance. So, of course, I've had my render distance cranked because of working in the end on the Star Destroyer. Yeah, turns out having a really high render distance means it takes forever to load the world on the other side of a portal. So now that my render distance is down to 12, I pop right through the portals. So it's nice to know it's not a problem I have to live with. I just need to remember to change my render distance when I get out of the end. I missed a spot. I need to change the hotkeys for the add and remove a block from the schematic because it's way too easy to do. Oh, I also need to remember to put my resource packs back on because they got knocked off. That still takes a while. Have you worked with making custom mobs? No, I've thought about it. And then I found a mod that gave me the custom mob I wanted. Mob. This is where diction is important. Not that diction isn't usually important, but... Yeah. Try to convince him to make trader llamas into reindeer. Well, so initially, Maradim, I don't know if I ever shared this, but initially my intention was actually to create a custom reindeer mod using Blockbench. That was my original intention. And then I found Better Animals Plus, and I said, you know what? Somebody else has done this way better than I can. Because you can't make the Kingdom of Arendelle and not have Sven. Although, ironically, I'm pretty sure I made the Kingdom of Arendelle and do not have Olaf wandering around. I kind of have a love-hate relationship with Olaf. Like, I like him, and I'm not displeased with his role in the movies and shorts and all of that. What I don't like is that every time Disney thinks they need to throw short content at us now, they throw us Olaf. I don't think I'm going to be finding anyone making dinosaur-sized frogs. I like it. Best of luck to you in your endeavor. Share a snow golem, name tag him Olaf. Yeah, I will do that at some point. Or not. I have one sheared snowman. But him I named Marshmallow. Frogasic Park. Nice. Lucy, what are you doing? Yes, you. What are you doing? You're making weird noises in the other room. Hi. Yeah. Did you get up to tell me it's time to be done? I'm not done. I have to finish the project. Maybe we could train the bunny to be our alarm clock. Just have her come downstairs and bite me when it's time to get off. So, Stitch was learning about King Arthur and some of his knights today, and I had to explain to her that, while it was, King Arthur who had the Knights of the Round Table, the idea for the Round Table actually came from Sir Cumference. Which then, of course, we had to talk about the knight who was responsible for finding the land to build the castle where the Round Table was going to be, Sir Veyre. Where does... Well, actually, let's see. That goes in there. That goes in there. This goes in here. Orange wool goes there. Colored terracotta goes there. Cyan terracotta goes there. Wood goes there. Cobbled deep slate goes there. Alright, so now we got to do this other fix. So let's go find some cobblestone. It's over there. Okay. And let's maybe do this where I will be less likely to screw something up. Okay. So, edit schematic. This one in hand. This one, click. Okay. Now, go back here, get off edit schematic. Then we go back and reset. No, that was probably the wrong thing. Okay. Ignore. And okay, cool. Wait. Where? What? Oh, there it is. I was expecting it to be at the top of the list. It's not. Let's see here. Okay. So I need 2 stacks of light gray. And 2 stacks of warped. Put this away. Okay. Light gray. Light gray. Light gray? Where is my light gray? Aha! Okay, 2 stacks of that. Ignore. Didn't I do brown wool? Yes. Done all of this. There we go. Okay. Warped. All right, and then everything else is a stack. So clay, jungle planks, glow lichen, stone block of iron. Glow lichen. I have glow lichen. I think I need more, though. Okay. White wool, pink wool, light blue wool, yellow. White, pink, light blue, yellow. Pink, light blue, yellow. I'm sorry. Do I not have white wool? Oh, you have to be kidding me. How did I miss that? Alrighty. Well, we got those colors. Blue terracotta. Blue terracotta. Inconceivable. What was gefe? Gold. Grass. Those are in here. Brown, pink, purple. Nylium. Pink, purple, brown. Nope. Not brown. Gray. And then the white wool, which I don't have. And probably didn't bring enough dye for. Why are you telling me that's wrong? Oh, because it's lichen is directional? Seriously? Okay. I will say, I like that this adds a nice color. So which way am I supposed to put it? Heh. Uh-oh. Micro channels with Minecraft content are your favorites. Search for a tiny channel that recorded Wells Night server. Yes. What is this? This is not a thing that I'm placing down right now. I did not have a long run on that server. That was the early days of my channel. Actually, I think that's when I was still on I think I was still on my primary YouTube channel when I started that. I forget when I moved over here. I know it was during season 1. Oh, hello, Harcross. I'm totally not paying attention. Primary channel, it was episode 10. Okay. I guess I could look if I go and look at the update or the uploads, it'll show me when, because I went back and transferred all of the episodes from my main channel over here. The first episode's still on the main channel. I've never looked to see how many views that gets. Okay, oh, you found me really early on. Thanks, Harcross. I need to be uploading more consistently. You have I appreciate you watching. Yeah, you have not found my channel at the best time. I've been really busy in real life, and I've also been struggling a little bit with motivation here in this world. So the good news is I've started a secondary series which will at least get content out more regularly. And so I think I said a while back that I was making it my goal to have the Star Destroyer finished by episode 15. Well, not finished, but like the external structure outline finished by episode 15. Well, that is indeed the plan for the next episode, and I actually have a large portion of that done. I did after the last episode on the Star Destroyer that I did, I actually went and kept working on it. Because I was actually motivated at that point, and then I went off and worked on the Living with the Land project that I've been doing for the past couple episodes. So I don't have a ton more to do, which is exciting. So hopefully I will. This is so I am a musician in real life, and I music direct the musicals that the high school where I work puts on, and that is in 2.5 weeks. Actually, 2 weeks from tomorrow is opening night, so it's a little bit of a busy time. So I'm going to try to get an episode out in the next couple weeks, but yeah, once that's done, life gets fairly quiet, and so I should be back to weekly episodes at that point. Plus, once the structure is done, I feel like I'm not gonna. I'm kind of suffering with the. Is it delusions of grandeur? Not quite, but I feel this compulsion to finish the project. According to Jens at Organist channel, episode 1 has 418 views. Wow, I thought it would have been more than that. I mean, I guess not necessarily, because it is, a little bit of a niche content that doesn't fit with everything else I do on that channel. Still, for the fact that it's been there for 4 years, I would have thought that would have been a little bit higher. Gray. 11:30. And this is about where Emma would be coming to yell at me. Alright. What do we got? Oh, I totally just cleared the white wool that I don't have. Oh no, and I didn't bring dye because I found white terracotta. Urgh. Well, that's annoying. You know what? Let's take a break and go get that. I'll just get it from this sheep right here. As you need congratulating on having 212 subscribers. Thank you. I will think about that, Carcross. I don't even remember what my logo is. This is where I don't have any white wool. Oh no, I have a whole... Nope! That's what it was! I don't have any white wool! How much did I need? I needed more than that. Maybe I have some up inside the base. And why do I have an empty shulker box in there? And what have I used white wool for? Ah, I moved it all up here. Okay, there we go. Denominator, are you still here? If you are, since I've actually had to come to the base, I will show you the map project of insanity that started. Hopefully it's not flickering. There's something, I don't know, and I have not been able to find a good answer. Optifine with, well, it's definitely with end rods. It's not happening in here, so that's good. But Optifine, I've been getting this weird flickering. Seems to be okay here. And I can't figure out, and I've researched it several times, and I have not been able to find a good solution. So yeah, so my first project was this. I don't think I have any. Oh, I do have. Here, I can do this. Yes, so I based my base on Spaceship Earth from Epcot, and if you've ever been on the ride, the very top you come out and you get to see a view of Earth from space, and so I wanted to recreate that here, and so this was the map. So this is a 5x5 map that I did. This took forever, and I worked on it in secret as I was going through the working my way through the season. So yeah, so that is that. Switch to fabric and sodium. Yeah, I've considered that. I've heard about those. I've heard good things about them. And I use fabric anyway, so... I remember when I was putting the mod pack together, I was having lots of things that were not compatible with Optifine. And it was, oh, I forgot about the sidewalk maps. That's right, that was the first map project. He's gone now. Where is that? Oh, they're over here. Yeah, here we go. So this was actually the very first map art that I ever did. And Epcot used to have these parts of the sidewalk where there was fiber optic cable run through, and it would have different colors that would show up. And so I went out into the void and made a map of just a bunch of different colors, and then brought it here. So this is all one map, and then I just rotated them around to make it look like they are all kinds of different patterns. So this is something that I don't know if it still exists. If it does, it's only like a single color, but they used to be color changing. So I don't think I actually backed away. to show this. But this is my base. It's also... I don't have the right resource pack. Let's see here. I think that's... should be that. A lot of work for a sidewalk. Well, it was just one map, and I did it out in the void. I remember being totally terrified making a flying machine to go out into the void of the end island. And now I've removed that entire end island. Yeah, this is where I still get stuck. I came across something on Reddit where someone had changed the Mojang colors, and I liked the blue, so I've borrowed that. So I use a resource pack for the sea lanterns so that one, spaceship Earth, so that it glows at night, and two, so that the sea lanterns look more like the quartz, so that it blends in a little bit better. Ironically, spaceship Earth does not glow at night. All right, and since we're on the world tour, I might as well show off my other map project. Is it seriously? I don't have anything loaded in the end, but apparently I can't put a boat down. Oh, good. I'm glad I'm not the only one with a loading screen. And now I'm really going to have to change resource packs? Because while I don't mind seeing the sea lanterns occasionally, we cannot go into Arendelle without the resource pack on. I will never show that on camera. You'll get a preview right here. Because I retextured the... I retextured Endstone. I need this one, and I think this one. And yes, I know it's not compatible. Spend too much money to build your PC to get rid of 5 seconds of load time. Yeah, it's not too bad. It does load faster now that my render distance is down. Marodim, not pretty is being very nice. I had to run over here for resources earlier today, and I don't bother turning the resource pack on just for me to come in. Oh, it's hideous. It's hideous. Come on. I know it's a lot to think about. You can do it. I don't think I'm turning it off. Come on. You can do it. The little Minecraft that could. Bird redness. Oh, yeah. I have a tendency, if I just come over here to grab something, I have a tendency to just look down the whole time I'm here. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Uh-huh. 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 I keep getting... What is the name of this movie? I've been doing this all day today. With the llama. Emperor's New Groove. There we go. I keep getting those references. Need a certain requirement to start streaming. No, you do not need a certain number to start streaming. You have to... Verify is the word that I want to use, but it's not the right word. You basically just have to confirm a couple of things, because it's the same thing with videos. Like, you can only do a like you can certainly do certain length videos until you like complete a couple of steps, but it doesn't require. Yeah, it shouldn't require a certain number. I mean, I've been streaming pretty much since I started this channel. Yeah. So you have to turn it off, or Emma will look funky with her multicolor. Oh yes, it won't affect the map, but it will affect how the map looks. Where am I going? I need to go upstairs. How do I get upstairs? It's been a while since I've walked through this castle. Harcross, have you seen this part of the world? Or have you only been watching my recent episodes? I've been here... it's been a few episodes. I'm on the half floor. No, this is what I need. Okay. So, the entirety of my Season 2... was dedicated to recreating the Kingdom of Arendelle from Frozen. And so, like, all the walls that you see, this is glazed terracotta that I did custom textures for. Am I on the top floor? Yes. Okay. And so then, this is Elsa's office. And I'll show this one first. So these were the two map arts that I created because there are two family portraits. And so this is the one of young Anna and Elsa with their parents. And then the modern picture, Anna, Elsa, Kristoff, Sven, and Olaf that I just had to include in this build. So, yeah. So these were the 12 maps that I did last season. Yep, this is map art. Yeah. So, I'm not going to do a full tour of the castle because that will take a while. Oh, it's nighttime. I have a bed in my house. This is where I need to crank the render distance because you can't see anything. So let's go in here because there should be a bed here. Didn't know better to say you just have an item frame texture. Nope. Yep, that is, so let's do this, because I can handle, I think 24 should be fine. Yeah. I say that, I'm moving my mouse, and I am not moving. I actually do have a custom texture pack. Actually, that I'll show you, once I sleep. Is there? Oh, yes, there is. Yes, there absolutely is. Thank you. I wonder if there's any in any of these boxes. That's right. The whole reason I came back. Oh no, I got white wool. I got it. So I'm gonna go back across the bridge. Actually, I will take you. I will show you the custom. The custom pictures that I did. Where's the... Is it here? Yes, here it is. So, this is the portrait gallery. So I used a lot of these are paintings that were used in the movie, and then just some other random things, but took them into an editor and pixelated them so that they would match Minecraft's map art style. So, yeah. So, those are my custom paintings. Yes, all the seasons are on the same world. How do I get back downstairs? Here we go. Oh no, wait. We'll go from here because this is where you'll get to see. This is where you'll get to see. So, and you can't see. Okay, nope. We got to up the render distance. Because you need to fully appreciate. Well, we'll do 33 because it's stuck. Are we good? No. This is going to take a minute. Come on. There's a lot here. This takes a little bit to load. I really should not have this high, but you need the full perspective. I will also say that this is still a work in progress. Come on. Because I got to a point where I was basically doing the same thing in every episode. And so I just kind of got burnt out on it, and so I decided it was time to move on, and then I would just keep working on this. So, cool to do Pandora from Avatar. Yeah. I haven't seen either of those, but I've seen, like, I know what the world looks like. That would be fun to recreate something like that. Yeah, so on a stream almost 3 years ago, maybe 2 years ago, I was trying to find a mountainous area that was on an ocean. I then proceeded to rip the entire mountain down and completely rebuild the terrain from there. So it's slowly working its way in. Come on. Am I really not close enough to get the back wall? Seriously? Yeah, so I'll fly on up here. But yeah, so this is all custom built terrain. And there are cliffs that go essentially up to build height when they finally when they finally render in. So that's as far as I have gone with the cliffs and the detailing. But there are... I forget the count. Maradim, do you remember roughly how many houses I have built? Because I've lost track. So I've started the Southern Harbor, but I still have all the terraforming to do over there. Well over 120 houses, though, that I have built up in this area, and have been slowly working on, detailing all of the, all of the area here. So yeah, like I said, still a work in progress. But yeah, this was a long season. Was it 75 episodes for season 2? So, yeah, 60 in one episode. Yeah, that was my Christmas episode a year and a half ago. Where I was just like, I'm just going to build houses now. All right. Can you respond, please? Should be easier to drop the render distance. Thank you, Harcross. Yeah, this is my big project on the world so far. There we go. Now that responds a little faster. Yeah. There is, if you go on my channel, I do a the finale of season 2. I do a very in-depth tour of the build there. So I guess we do need to take off the season 2. That's fine. So you'll be able 71 episodes. Okay, it was 70. So it's 71 episodes on the playlist. It's officially 70 episodes. One of them was a 2-part episode. Why? Why was it a 2-part? I don't remember. Well, thank you, Harcross. Thanks for dropping in and chatting, and have a good rest of your night. Hey, that came off fast. Ooh. Nap time. I don't have somebody to tell me it's time to stop the stream. And I don't know where my faithful dog is. Not that Emma hung around for the streams. She always popped her head in, yelled at me, and usually left. Also, one of these streams, I'm going to come in here and I'm going to fix my carpeting. Because one, I have portals that are not linked to the hub, and two, I did them all by sight. And now that I found that I can draw lines with Lightmatica, I need to come back and draw better lines. Okay, so should all be good to go. We can ignore all of... hang on. Reset. Do that again. No. You told me all these things were wrong, and now they are not? Yeah, maybe not. All right. Where's the white wool go? And let's actually, yeah, let's do our yellow terracotta. Oh, this is all up to date now. We changed that. That is just my... Pretty sure that's in. Oh. Thank you, Hagen. And welcome. Okay. And then what was I doing? Oh, I needed to know how many stacks I needed. 17. And so I have... That should be what I need. And then let's take... What do I have a ton of? I have a ridiculous amount of blue. And that's 17. Should be 17. Yay for universal dying. I'm pretty sure I did not turn easy place mode back on. There we go. It's like paint by number. It always weirds me out with the glow lichen because it looks like there's a gap, and there's not a gap. I'm glad they made it a unique color for maps, but it's kind of annoying to use. Also, if you use glow lichen in a build or in a schematic, the schematic knows, like, if you have like a corner that you have like 3 of the lichen in, the schematic knows what 3 sides it needs to be on, but because it's all within one block, it counts it as one lichen. So if you ever go and look at your list of materials, it will way underrepresent how much glow lichen you actually need. I did that with trees one time, and I was like, oh, I only need this. And yeah, I needed like 5 times the amount. Way too early of a morning. I'm curious, if I were to stream other nights, what would be good nights? I mean, I'm going to stick to the Wednesdays, but I've often had thoughts about streaming on other nights. And I'm just curious if anybody is around on any other days. Because sometimes Wednesday night just doesn't work out for me. Is he around for night hours? Okay. I stop everything for a Jensen stream. Just thumb twiddling Fridays through Mondays. Okay. Yeah, I've thought about doing Friday nights. Because that's usually a pretty open night for me. Right, I'm going to take... yeah, I'll take that back. Okay. All right, and last but not least... definitely not least. Last and most. Oh, my nose is so itchy right now. 57 stacks of black wool. Which is actually just over 2 double chests, so that's not that bad. Oh, so itchy. Ugh. I should be able to run and do this. I don't know if this is the most effective way to do this. But but it'll certainly get the job done. Oh, I know what those wrong ones were. Those are the ones that they think were wrong, but we changed. But because I reset it, they're not changed anymore. So we're all good. I love easy place mode. The dirty little secret about my map art in survival is it's actually faster than creative. Vanilla Plus. And if I'm using a mod anyway and it has features to make my life easier, I'm going to use those features. I mean, yes, technically I could just place it in the world. But I would need to be in creative mode for that, and that defeats the purpose. This way I gather the resources. I hold down a mouse button to place the resources. Work smart, not hard. Exactly. So here's a prime example of this. So you can see all the blue here, but if you look out, there's kind of like a lighter blue. It might be a little bit hard to see. But that is places where we still have to place this, but the verification has not picked that up yet. So always go by your list for the amount of resources that you need, not the verification. Because the numbers might differ. I still can't believe that when I started the Spaceship Earth maps, I used black concrete. Oh, and I started in the corners. So those are the ones that had the most black concrete. Oh, that was in the days before the Olympic. That was a nightmare to clean up. And then I think once I got the wool farm, I switched to wool. Still have all the black concrete. It's going into the Star Destroyer. Especially since I needed something like... Well, I have 2 double chests for it over there, so 100+ stacks of black concrete. Oh. Yeah, cleaning those first few maps out was not fun. Recycle, reuse, yeah. Well, the nice thing is, too, that, like, most of the, after I gathered all the initial resources for the first map projects, I haven't needed to gather too much more for subsequent projects, which has been really nice. Makes this a lot easier. Although I do need to redo my storage at some point because I've got way more terracotta here now. I also should at some point replace all of my wool with glazed terracotta. Um, not that I can't Instamine the wool, but you even with Unbreaking 3, shears only go so far. And I have a ridiculous amount of terracotta. So, because I still have plenty left over from Arendelle. I did not set it up so that I could show you the original picture. Once I'm done with this tonight, I will post the original picture in my under the community tab. Kind of surprised I haven't run out yet. This is how far an inventory goes. Oh. Say to void, get a void. So it's been just over 3 years of streaming. Because I started streaming right around the time of pandemic. Because that was where I went from the hour-long streams to the 3-hour-long streams. Because nobody was going anywhere. First stream was the Iron Farm, right? You still get excited for them. Well, that's good. That motivates me to want to keep doing them. And then there was a stream where we had to fix the Iron Farm because one of the... Guys, really? Now is not the time. Ow. You lurked because you were at IHOP. Johnny was there, yep. pretty much begged him to come. I was like, I'm just doing my first gaming stream. Will you please show up? Oh, good. Yeah, his channel is still going strong. He's really expanded his repertoire of what he covers. He did, oh, what was it? The one from Guardians of the Galaxy. Hooked on a Feeling. I had that stuck in my head for days after he did that cover. Oof. Thank you. You got Blue Skies out of my head, and now Hooked on a Feeling is stuck in my head. Our musical this year, I don't know if I've said this before, our musical is White Christmas. So it's been all Irving Berlin all the time for the last few weeks for me. Which, you know, not bad songs to have stuck in your head. I believe that is it. Right, because I've got more than 27 slots available, so that should have been, yeah. What say you? Verification? You say? Done. Tell me I have blank maps here. I do. Okay, good. And then we'll definitely need that. All right. So, let's go ahead and use FreeCam. These never look as good. Oh, let me turn that off. They never look as good in the blocks as they do on the map, but there is my sweet Emma. And then we'll do that. As I say, they always look better on the maps. So there she is. She had this habit of when I would whenever I would lay on the couch and read, she would come and wedge herself between the back of the couch and my leg. You know, I'd leave 3 inches there, and she would tuck herself in. So there she is. So we're gonna go ahead and lock that, and then, as I always do, making a copy of it. There we go. And they are both locked. Okay, they do, yeah. So if you copy a locked map, it stays locked. All right. And then we'll put a copy in there. And then we shall keep that. There she is. All right. And do I have item frames? I do not. And put that back. All right. And then we're going to go give her a spot in the base. So that she will always have a home in this world. I had originally thought about going and finding a black cat, but I kind of have a thing against naming actual mobs in the game after my real life pets, because there's just too many things that can happen. Apparently I came out the wrong way. Do you like how I got this diamond beacon and I don't use it? There. No, sure, now it won't do it. Ooh, my eyes just told me it's time to end the stream. It's because I don't think I've spent 3 consecutive hours at the computer in a while. I thought I had a little black kitty here. I have a couple little black kitty. I was going to say, why is Duchess the black cat? No, Duchess is the white cat. It's a flex beacon, not a daily grind. That's true. And it's a quad, so. Okay, I think we're going to do. I think that block is in use. Let's go right here. There we go. Oh, you know what? I should name the map, because then you'll see it in the frame. I was going to say, there's an anvil here. There we go. You can't see it because of the chest, but that's okay. So now she will always be here. Right, doggy? Yeah, that was a good kitty. She was the best. So, thank you everyone for hanging out at the stream. This has been a good end to what has been a lousy day and definitely a lousy few days. But yeah, it's good to spend it with people who appreciate this and understand the significance of it. So, thank you all very much for watching. Hope you have a great rest of your night, and I will see you real soon.